Greetings, friends. Oh, it's been a long time. Well, what, 2 weeks? Something like that. A week and a half. I don't know. It's been a while. But welcome to the drive home. So, experimenting with something as the days have gotten shorter and darkness comes upon us, even with daylight savings, a little bit quicker. I didn't have a way to record in my truck because my Jeep's dome light is behind me, and that's the only real internal light besides the dashboard that I had. And if I use that to light my face, you don't see anything. And if I use the back to try to light up the area, you don't see anything because the light's behind me. So I had to go online and figure out how the hell am I going to light myself in my Jeep for recording. And I'm not a selfie person. People will probably tell you that. I mocked my stepfather incessantly when he bought a selfie stick, because that's just ridiculous. And I just decided to look things up and try to figure out a way to do it. And evidently they make these selfie lights. They're little ring lights that attach to your phone. And I was like, well, okay, I can get a cheap one for $10, so let's go ahead and give that a go and see if I can actually record video and you guys can actually see me instead of just darkness, pure pitch darkness. And it's not too distracting. I mean, I still have a bright light right here, but it's not too bad. So I think I can suffer through it. It's not at its brightest setting, but I don't think we need it at its brightest setting. But you guys will have to tell me. Anyways, what's been going on? Well, let's go ahead and talk about that. We had Halloween occurred, and I'm sorry I missed doing a Halloween episode. That would have been a lot of fun. I was dressed up as Aegir. I already said this. Aegir, the Norse god of the sea and brewing. Problem is that when I headed to work, I forgot one of the most important parts of my costume, which was my drinking horn. So, whatever. Everybody thought I was either from Game of Thrones or Vikings. So, I mean, if they thought I was from Vikings, I guess that's close enough. It works for me. I have also, and it's really hard to see at this point, dyed my hair blue to fit the whole ocean theme, which felt fantastic. Mainly because I used to dye my hair a lot. I used to use a lot of interesting colors, and I just did not. I haven't done it in a very long time, and it was, I don't know, I fell into this just drab existence, which is kind of where the birthplace of this series came from, which was I do the same thing every goddamn day. I get up, I go to work, I come back home. And that's it. There's nothing exciting anymore. I didn't have a reason to dye my hair because it's just the same schlubs at work that see me, and what do they care? They don't care. Which is also why, you know, I used to wear really interesting clothes. I was a club kid when I was little. When I was in my late teens, early 20s, I was a club kid. I wore a lot of club-related clothing. Very raver-esque. I wore bright colors. I wore baggy pants. Well, I still wear baggy pants because they're comfortable, but you get the gist. I wore interesting things. And now that I'm in this routine, I wear jeans and t-shirt. Day in, day out. Jeans and t-shirt, jeans and t-shirt. I mean, I'm wearing my red camo pants today. Why? Because my jeans are dirty. So, so that happened. So I'm not... So dyeing my hair was good. It was a nice touch. It kind of gave me back a taste of things I'd been missing. It wasn't a ton, although it's kind of interesting because usually when I dye my hair, I dye everything. And this time, because of the way my hair's cut recently, it's short on the sides, and then I've got, you know, the length, the undercut going on, and so all we did was dye my undercut. And that's different. Like I said, usually I just dye my whole hair, so now I've got this two-tone thing going on, which is you have my usual dirty blonde, light brown hair color on the side, and then blue on top. And I've gotten some compliments for it, and that's very nice. I do enjoy it. Anyways, so we had Halloween, which was Seduction at SEAF. And if you didn't go, you missed out. Seduction's a lot of fun. I emceed the costume contest, which was cool. I got complimented for it a couple times, which was really neat, because honestly, I just thought, whatever, I'm just tan. Hi! I don't know where we got cut off. This is the problem with recording on a phone. I have no idea, except for when that person tried to call me. I've also learned that while I'm recording, not to touch anything, because I tried to just make their little notification of a call go away, and evidently that cut off my our conversation. Where was I? Seduction. Seduction was great. So for Seduction, since I was a performer, I got to hang out in the VIP. VIP lounge was very comfy, lots of candy, because it's Halloween, damn it. And they had a interesting thing called a groping coffin. And what it was is it was a coffin that they had built, and people could climb inside of it, usually anonymously, because most people weren't paying attention. They just climb inside of it, and then once they had the lid closed and everything, they would invite people to come in, and they had holes cut in the sides of the coffin, so you could reach in and grope the person on the inside. And that was fun. I didn't hop in it. I was thinking about hopping in it at one point, but one of the VIP ushers, who spent the entire evening in a top hat and a banana hammock, and that was it, hopped in. And this was somebody who could pull off a top hat and a banana hammock, unlike myself, who that would induce nightmares. So he hopped in, and I was like, well, I can't follow up that act, so I'm not going to bother. But good reviews on that. Lots of people enjoyed it. Remember, this was entirely voluntary. Nobody hopped in that didn't want to hop in. And so that was pretty cool. The MC in the costume contest was really good. The costumes were a lot of fun. Though the entire process of the costume contest was a wee bit of a clusterfuck. So I have volunteered to take over logistics and MC of the costume contest entirely next year. I can't guarantee I'm actually going to be able to, but at the very least, I'll probably MC the costume contest next year, which would be pretty cool. So if that happens, hey, double up. Also, don't forget to come to Seduction next year, because, well, if I'm hosting the costume contest, I definitely want to see your costume, so make sure that happens. What else is going on? So we had that, and then busy week for that, and then there was a whole issue with it's dark and I can't see anything, and so you guys couldn't see me. And then there was our Extra Life 24-hour stream, where we raised, my group, the Cartographers Guild, we raised about $570 for the Children's Miracle Network hospitals, which isn't bad. It's $30 short of our goal. I was really disappointed in my coworkers, because we set out, there was a little email blast and there was posters put up, and except for like one of the HR guys, because he was like, hey, this is a great thing, we should go ahead and work on this. Like nobody else donated or showed up or anything like that. I have to run to the store. I'll be right back. A quick jaunt to the store later and I'm back. Well, I wouldn't necessarily call it too quick. I hobbled, but you know, yeah, there we are. Anyways, normally I would have just done this straight from the store, but you know, there was a lot going on and it's been a while, so I thought I'd actually do some editing and splice videos together and make this a little bit of a production. Not much, let's not go crazy, but you know what they say. Anyways, so yeah, Seduction was a lot of fun. We had our 24-hour stream, as I said. Good things. We had my friend and his friend come and do audio and video engineering for us. And so we had some pro-level gear. Video switchers, audio mixers, really nice cameras, studio lights, stuff like that. So it made the whole thing very professional looking. It was fantastic. In the middle of it, we did a 6-hour D&D session that was, of course, live because we're streaming the whole thing live, and that went really well. The camera setup and the furniture setup went really well. There were a lot of people, like 2 or 3 people were like, hey, this is pretty cool. You guys have a very comfy setup here. And I was just searching around looking for people doing D&D, and I came across your little Twitch thing, so I'm going to watch you guys. And we also got some donations from that, which was really cool. And then, let me see if I can fix this, get a little bit better light. There we go. And then all of a sudden, somebody, I think it was some like League of Legends player, has got 1 million followers, because they all do, like co-hosted us or something. I'm not exactly sure how this works on Twitch. But all of a sudden our view counter went from like our standard, which was about 9 to 12 people. Not many people watched our stream. It's the first time we've done it. No surprise there. To, I think at one point we peaked at 500. somewhere around 500, and it was crazy. Our Twitch chat exploded. We all got a little excited about it, but then that only retained for about 10-15 minutes until they realized, you know, oh wait, this is just some random D&D group that I don't know, and not my League of Legends guy who I'm trying to watch. So most of them buggered off after that. But it was still exciting. It was still fun, and yeah, it was a good learning experience, and it's really something that we need to. It gave us a lot to work on for the next time we do a stream, and we do plan on doing that. The Cartographers Guild is my gaming group, and we're going to be doing live streaming here soonish. Probably in about a month or so, we'll be up and running and doing that. Maybe starting next year, and and of course I'll link to that channel somewhere around here, and you'll see it. You can click on it if you want to, and we'll start doing streaming stuff, probably to Twitch, and then showing up later on YouTube. So I'll put both links. I'll put Twitch up here, and I'll put YouTube right here, so you can check them out on both. And the biggest heartbreak of the whole thing was I failed to set up the Twitch channel to automatically archive the streaming. So we have no recorded video from the event. So if you didn't see the stream, you're SOL. You're never gonna see it. We took like some photos of the setup and things of that nature, but aside from that, we have no real record of anything that we did this weekend, which makes me incredibly sad. Somebody was asking me for clips. I was like, yes, I need to go look through that, and started splicing up clips. And I looked in our video archive, and it was empty. And I went, oh shit, I screwed it all up. And I guess I have to own up to that. But there we are. Anyways, guys, it's been a long time. Missed you. I'll see you at home.